Interesting that these days, what is required of bands is a lot more than it used to be. I like to make records and not really too interested in the other sides of it as far as promoting the band. I kind of wish the records could speak for themselves.
Do you sometimes feel pressure from whatever record company or management? Hey, you got to do some new T-shirts, or you got to do a new exceptional video or something?
Well, we like to make exceptional videos and exceptional T-shirts. As a matter of fact, we try to. It's our hope that every detail of our aesthetic has a continuity to it, and if we're creating a video, it's a means to express ourselves further in that medium, so it is our hope to do that. But as far as pressure from our label or our management, we're lucky enough to work with people who understand who we are and where we're coming from, and understand that our goal is to create music that we enjoy and not to market the music. That's not where we're coming from. That's not our job. That's not saying we don't want our music to be marketed. We just don't want to have to do it. That's not what we enjoy doing. That's not why we started a band.
For Tarantino.
Oh, yeah.
How did that start?
I'm friends with Trina and Alfonso, her husband, who do Trina Tarantino together, and we met through the art world. I'm an art collector, and we were at both of us had pieces in a Camille Rose Garcia exhibit that was in a museum, and they invited me to model for Tarina, and I had been a fan of her jewelry before I had ever met her, and so I thought it would be a lot. We were all in Tokyo when that occurred, and it was horrifying. We didn't know it was going to happen. We felt like the world was going to end. We were trapped in Tokyo, and it was worse for our friends. We were on tour, sick of it all, who were from New York, so they weren't sure if their friends and family were directly affected by the catastrophe. So it was horrible.
Well, it was hard to get information because even the TV stations playing the news, like the news feeds from English-speaking countries, would get dubbed over in Japanese. So you could kind of tell some of what was going on, but especially during that first couple hours, it was hard to know, if the whole world was going to blow up or what was going to happen.
And all the phone lines were down.
Yeah.
No one could contact the United States.
Up in the 80s. And as far as I remember, in the 80s, some rock stars really had trouble because of their sexual preferences.
Oh, yeah. I think it's really positive when people come out, and I think that there has been somewhat of a shift, more so than in the 80s. It's less suffocating than it was before.
But I remember...
There's still a lot of problems. In California, Prop 8 passed, which was a terrible shock. I don't know if you heard about that. Do you know about Prop 8 in California?
Nope.
There was a proposition, and I just said we weren't going to talk about politics, but you started this. There was a proposition on the bill during the presidential election for California to legalize gay marriage.
Oh, yeah.
And it didn't pass in California.
Oh, it didn't?
It did not.
Oh, man.
It did not. So things have gotten a little bit better, but...
See a fire inside in 100 years.
Whoa. Deceased.
Yeah.
Deceased. Maybe someone will listen to it. That would be nice. That's the most...
No cryo.
That's the cryogenics. I don't know. Does that work? I'll do it.
I haven't tried it.
I'll try it. I'll give it a go.
No, I mean, we're in a century now where people look further. Do you look further yourself?
Honestly, I don't know if we're gonna make it that far. I mean, these volcanoes are going to keep going off, and the sky is going to cloud up, and there's going to be another ice age, and the world is going to cleanse itself of the blight that is the human race.
And some aliens might find an AFI record then.
Yeah, maybe.
Bring it home.
Maybe, and we'll become Jesus. Hello, I'm Davey Havoc.
I'm Hunter.
My name is Adam.
I'm Jade.
We are AFI. You are watching MULATSCHAG, the only TV show that you need.
MULATSCHAG!